Good morning, Perth. Welcome to Sunny Side Up, the only show that's had 4 defamation-related lawsuits, but is still on the air. I'm your host, Woody, and boy have we got a show for you today, ladies and gents. We're talking about a new and upcoming sport that's hot on the rise with teens in Perth. And later, speaking with us in the studio, is conspiracy theorists Tim and Thelma with their insight into a little-known conspiracy about the Beatles. But first, this is a truly sensational story, folks. From Bunbury Flying School, take a look.
Hi, my name's Chelsey Phillips. I'm 34 years old. I am training to be a pilot. I'm very proud of that. I learnt to fly in 2008 in Amarama in New Zealand. I fly with my partner Daryl. We fly motor gliders, and when we can we fly powered planes.
Bunbury traffic, this is Whiskey Oscar Julia entering runway 07 Bunbury.
I want to develop confidence into being able to control an aircraft and fly anywhere I like, anytime I like. Flying has changed me in the sense that I think I have overcome some fears of not falling out of the sky. It hasn't changed my personality in that I'm still a knucklehead. I'm still an idiot, but I'm also, very open and free. I've always been a free spirit. It's the sense of freedom. I feel definitely the sense of joy and thrill and adrenaline rush. Daryl is an inspiration of mine. He's been the support and my rock whilst flying, getting the confidence, which I really needed. I never really thought about flying before the accident. Flying is everything to me. It's a sense of freedom. I absolutely love the fact that I can move and feel free and not be confined to a wheelchair. That means so much to someone that's paralysed, more than anyone could understand. And the fact that you're out there, you're with nature, you're one with nature, and I love that. Yeah.
What an amazing story. Such a recovery from the accident to be flying planes. Now, punters, I want to hand you over to Phyllis with the product of the week. What have you got for us today, Phyllis?
Woody, I am just thrilled to have the opportunity to talk at home about the Wonder Brush 4000. Are you tired of bending over to reach those tough places that a regular brush just can't reach?
Am I ever?
The size of the average household brush is just 18 centimetres, much like my ex-husband. I mean, how small is that?
Minuscule.
Well, at the forefront of household cleaning appliance technology, Pine Sol have developed a revolutionary device that will change your cleaning brush experience forever.
I can't wait.
May I present the Wonder Brush 4000 with a 1.55 metre handle. That's right, people, a 1.55 metre handle. You'll never have to struggle to bend and reach into those tight places ever again, Woody. It's a quick, easy and glamorous way to clean any surface in your home without the strain and pain of the regular household brush.
It's a broom. It's just like a broom, isn't it?
No, Woody. The Wonder Mop 4000, ladies and gentlemen. Far more than just a broom or a cleaning product, it's a way of life. And that's not all, folks. If you want one of these bad boys and call within the next 10 minutes, we'll throw in another absolute godsend in household cleaning revelations. We call it the Water Holder XZ Fabulous.
A bucket? I mean, you must be pulling my leg here.
No. With a slick plastic design, this device can hold up to 8 litres of water, coming in 3 great colours. What an accessory to add to your cleaning ensemble. Call within the next 10 minutes to take advantage of this amazing offer, the Wonder Brush 4000, and for a limited time, the Water Holder X Set Fabulous.
Wow. Thanks, Phyllis. The Product of the Week segment of our show really seems to be taking off these days. But now I'd like to take you to our next story, a sport that is taking off in the youth generation, dodgeball. It's fast, it's crazy, and a hell of a lot of fun. Sam Graz takes us to Revolution Sports in Subiaco with this story.
Dodgeball is becoming an increasingly popular sport at Revolution Sports in Shenton Park. The Thursday Night League is one of the few dodgeball competitions run weekly in Australia. We caught up with the dodgeball coordinator at Revolution Sports, Ollie Diffin.
Yeah, I think we have 11 teams at the moment, so that's good, and we had 15, 16. So, I think about a year and a bit, maybe a year and a half. Some teams do take it quite competitively, and they're at the top of the ladder, and some teams take it a lot more social. Yes, because it's a bit hard to see all at once, because both sides got to keep looking, lots of balls, lots of people moving, and it's just so nice.
Mitchell Jones is also a regular dodgeball player from the competition.
Oh yeah, definitely. For $10 a game, you get half an hour of play time, and it's really fun. Well, I'm actually friends with one of the referees, Oliver, so I just yell at him. But if I wasn't, I'd probably still yell at him. Good release of anger and energy. Oh yeah, our team's been full of injuries as far as it goes. Probably had a sprained ankle, actually more serious than that, a rolled ankle.
Dodgeball is just one of many sports Revolution has to offer, such as netball, indoor soccer and indoor cricket. The team at Revolution Sports encourages people of all ages to come down and get involved with the increasingly popular sport.
Dip, dodge, duck, dive and dodge. What a great new sport to be hitting the youth generation. Say goodbye to childhood obesity. Anyway, joining me today in the studio are conspiracy theorists Tim and Thelma. Thanks for joining me, guys. So you two are firm believers in the Paul is dead conspiracy. Tell us a bit about what that is exactly.
Well, Woody, you know the Beatles, right? Well, when Paul McCartney died in 1966, people started talking about how messages have been...
Wait a second then. Tim, Paul McCartney is dead now?
Yeah. He was killed in a motor car accident on November 9th, 1966. The car exploded, Paul was decapitated, and the car burst into flames. So there was no ID found on the body.
But hang on a second though, Paul McCartney has been around for years. He was knighted by the Queen. He has kids. He even played the Queen's Jubilee concert this year at Buckingham Palace.
Ah, that's the whole conspiracy, Woody. With all the money that the Beatles contributed to England's tax coffers, they simply couldn't do without Paul. So in the cahoots with the British government and the rest of the band, the producers and the road managers, they covered up Paul's death and replaced him with someone that looks just like, sings just like, and plays just like Paul McCartney. His name is Billy Shears, and he won a Paul McCartney look-alike contest in the 60s. And he was recruited by the band to be the new Paul.
Right. So tell me, how do people even know about this whole thing if it's so well covered up?
Well, Woody, there's been a series of clues littered throughout the Beatles' work for years, alluding to what might have happened. Clues for dedicated fans. The song A Day in the Life features lyrics such as, he blew his mind out in a car, and, more intriguingly, when played backwards at one point, says, Paul is dead, miss him, miss him. Lennon also mumbles at the end of Strawberry Fields' I Buried Paul, which he later denied.
Also, if a straight-edge mirror is held up to the cover of Sgt. Pepper's album, Lonely Hearts, The words Lonely Heart spell out 1X, he die, with a diamond pointing to Paul. It all makes perfect sense, Woody. It's the government, see? A huge cover-up, and the world needs to bloody know about it.
Oh, wow. You're right. So why make this up? You know, what's the point of the whole fake conspiracy?
It's not made up, Woody. This is the truth.
Oh, you really believe that then? Wow. I suppose then you also think that the moon landing never happened then.
Well, yeah, actually, I do believe there are a lot of undercover operations that exist within the government.
Oh, right. Okay, well, thanks, Tim and Thelma, for your interesting discussion this morning. Keep us updated on your conspiracy findings via Twitter. Folks at home can keep updated by following our story too on our Twitter page. Well, unfortunately, that's all we have time for today, folks. Stick around for World's Worst and Most Graphic Motorbike Accidents coming up next. And join us next week when we interview anthrax victim Georgina Kane about her struggle. Until next week, good morning, Perth.